Corona, make way, make way. Corona is time you know. The government of Nigeria is deceiving us. It has corona our phone with a corona life scores, and we're so confused as you are. That's my corona song. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Dubai, and I am back. I have not been feeling too well since this week. I didn't even feel like I was going to do this video. Yeah, I've been postponing this video because I have not been feeling well. So today I have the chance to do this video. Like normally I make my videos on Tuesday, but I'm making this video on Sunday, and I'm going to edit today, like do everything today, and like post the video tomorrow Monday, because that's when I normally post the video. So about that, today's topic is 10 questions to be asked when you're on a first date. So I'm going to tell you 10 questions and why you should ask them on a first date.
If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah.
So like when you're on your first date, it's so obvious that you'll be like fidgeting, you'll be nervous on what to ask, and like how to like make your first impression really great for the other person or for the partner or opposite sex. So like I am here to help you and solve your problem. These are the like 10 questions I feel like when you're on your first date you should ask. They're very important, so you get to know the person more. So instead of asking, tell me more about you, girls don't like that kind of question, and guys also don't like that kind of question, because you're not specifically like hitting what you want to know about the person. So I'm going to be telling you so number one, what makes you happy? You should, the question, what makes you happy, as an aspiring lover, you should know what makes your opposite sex happy, or what makes your partner happy. You should know why, you should know like what triggers her to be like excited at this moment. So basically, when you're on your first date, you should ask the person what makes you happy. He or she could be like, going out to watch movies make me happy, or spending time with my family, staying at home and Netflix and chilling and all. So you should be able to know what makes your partner happy. It's very, very important and key. If you ask a girl what makes you happy, it is going to be like, oh my god, this guy is actually like wants to know how to make me feel good, even when we're about to be in a relationship or something. So it is very important to ask what makes you happy. You hear me? Number two, do you have a nickname? It's not that you asking do you have a nickname is going to like trigger the girl to like you or the guy to like you. Why I put do you have a nickname, when you know like you having a, you know, like you're already having a heated like environment, because you guys are just like getting to know each other, or you're meeting. So this other person might be shy, or you might be shy, or you might be nervous. So if you ask like the person, do you have, what's your nickname, or do you have a nickname, the person might be like, oh yeah, this person is kind of bringing fun vibes to me. He wants to know like funny names about me, or funny names people call me, and then you're like, they call me Chi baby, Chi mama, Chi this, Chi that, or they call you baby boo or baby, you shall get, like, it's going to be fun. The person will obviously laugh, because your nickname is not something that is a like typical name that everybody carries. It's like a very fun and like a name that describes your character or describes who you are to other people. So it's important that you ask the nickname. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys my nickname. It's not Chi baby or Chi mama. I'm going to tell you guys. Number three, if you're on a like restaurant date, yeah, you guys are eating and all, it's not that you shouldn't focus on the food, okay? Because I know, let me tell you something, girls do that a lot. If a guy is taking you on a date, we are focusing on the food. Olonje. See, Don't focus on the food though. Make sure you are eating, but eat and have a spicy conversation. Let it not be like you came to see him because of the food. Okay, so you ask him, what type of movies do you watch? Number 3, what type of movies do you watch? It's very like essential to ask what type of movies you watch, because there are some people that love horror movies and you might not want horror movies. So like it would be really fun at that point, because okay, the person might be like, I love rom-coms, and you're like, oh, I love horror movies, and maybe the person actually loves horror movies like you, and you guys start talking about this horror movie, it's going to be mad, you get, because your idea about movies and his work together. So you should ask what type of movies the person watches, because if you're in a relationship, obviously you want to do Netflix and chill. If you are the horror Netflix and chill person and she's the rom-com Netflix and chill person, it will be somehow, okay? So it's good you know the person's like movie type, okay, and the song type. So what type of songs does he listen to or does she listen to? If she's the kind of person that listens to high life, I listen to high life. I love listening to high life, and my boyfriend doesn't like high life, but we guys, you know, I love listening to high life. If she likes listening to all these like slow songs, it's nice, it's amazing. So you should know like what type of songs she listens to, because what if you want to go on a date, or what if you guys are going on another date and like it's a music or what they call a karaoke night, and she's like she wants to sing this high life song, and you're looking at her like, so you listen to things like this? No, you shouldn't do that, okay? So you should know type of songs she listens to. Also, you should know the person's hobby. Like, ask, what are your hobbies? Some people have basic hobbies like reading, dancing, singing, and hobbies might be your talent too. So you should ask the person, what are your hobbies? What do you love? You should also ask what was her favorite part of growing up. Like, some people had a very rough childhood. Yeah, some people had a very fun childhood. So like when you ask what was her favorite part, or what was his favorite part of growing up, yeah, it kind of like makes the person believe that you are interested in everything about me, not just what's going on now. You're interested in everything about me, how my life has been, and how you want to make my life better if I am with you. So if you ask what is your favorite part of growing up, and she's telling you or he's telling you that I had a rough night growing up, did I just say I had a rough night? I had a rough time growing up because things happen and this happened. You should be there to make things different from her past and make her future really bright and wonderful if you want to be with her, or if you want to be with him, okay? What do you hate about the dating process? You should ask, what do you hate about the dating process? Because obviously everybody hates something about dating. Some people think dating is really complicated. Some people think dating is really like overrated. Some people think it's underrated. Some people even think that like being with somebody is going to be frustrating, and like it's going to be very hard to like adjust with this kind of person when it comes to making decisions. Because obviously when you're in a relationship, you have to think about the both of you when making decisions, especially if it's a serious relationship. So guys, you should ask her or him, what does he or she hate about the dating process? Because to be honest, everybody hates one thing about this dating process. Me, I don't like the fact that I am in my father's house and he is far away from me. Like, I hate distance here in dating, and most of the guys like I have dated, like the distance has been, even my present relationship, the distance is, so like I don't like the fact that there is distance in a relationship. So other people might have different opinions here, like the one I mentioned earlier. So you should ask that. It is very important. So you could solve the problem, or you could make it better for her or him. Also guys, you should ask the person if the person has things that the person dislikes, like pet peeves. It is very important for you to ask about pet peeves, very, very important, because some people dislike when you are too involved in their personal life. Even if they're in a relationship, people do. So you should ask the person pet peeves, like what doesn't he like, what he finds really irritating, what he finds really disgusting. Also, it's important. Okay, get it from me. This one, number 9, it is like important. You should ask the person what happened, why did like his or her last relationship, why did it not work? Please ensure that you ask. Ensure that you ask why did your last relationship not work, because some people might have had abusive relationship. Some people might have been even the demons in the relationship. So you should know, you should ask what happened, why didn't your last relationship work? Is there any mistake you made in your last relationship that you want in this present relationship to be better? Do you get? Or is there anything your past partner did that was wrong and you detested it and then you ended the relationship? So I can know. Okay, you should better ask. It is important to ask. If not, you put your relationship into great danger. So ask, why didn't your last relationship work? Okay, ask, my children, ask. Finally, the last one is, what is your biggest goal in life? You should always ask that. Even for your friends. If I want to make a friend, I make sure I ask, what is your biggest goal in life? Like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself? What are your plans? What are you like? How are you working through those plans? How are you working to get there? Because I can't be with somebody that is wasting my time when I'm going up and the person is down. Oh boy, I gonna leave you. So you should ask, what's your biggest goal like in life? Because it's very important. You should know, like, you're in a relationship, even though like you guys are still like below your 20s or so, like anything can happen. There are people who dated in secondary school and got married. Okay, there are people who started from even primary school, they've been together, like they tied them like this and they got married. So like it's very important to like ask, what is your biggest goal in life? So you could walk through those goals. You could even help. If for instance, now what I mean that you could even help is, if for instance now my partner tells me that he wants to be the biggest real estate manager or real estate agent in the world, and my father is a real estate agent and he has companies around Africa, or he has companies around Nigeria also, I could actually eventually give that guy a job in my father's office and make him walk through those goals, and he'll get there with my help. You get? So you have to help each other as you guys are going to be in a relationship. You're supposed to be committed to each other, work through those goals, sacrifice for each other, and be always there for each other. So I hope you love this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please